All right, thank you everyone for joining us today in celebration of Immigrant Centre Manitoba's 75th anniversary. We're really happy to have you here at a beautiful Fort Gibraltar, which was built back in 1810 for the first time. And we just want to thank you so much for arriving. So we're going to have plenty of time. It seems like everyone really wants to talk and see each other, which is lovely. We will have time after lunch to discuss a little bit more. So thank you again for joining us today. My name is Amy Membreño. I am Manager of Employment Services here at Immigrant Centre. Unfortunately, Walter Lutzi, who was supposed to be the MC for this event, is sick today. So I found out this morning that I'm filling in. So be patient and a little bit forgiving with my abilities, because definitely Walter would have done a much better job than I would have done today. So first of all, I wanted to make some honorable mentions for Honorable Minister Malaya Marcelino, who's Minister of Labor and Immigration. We just wanted to acknowledge and appreciate the fact that you took time out of your very busy schedule to come today. And we also wanted to thank Jennifer Chen as well, who is MLA for Fort Richmond as well, for, again, taking time out of your schedule. You'll notice on your table that we have a program for today's events, and so you'll see what's going to be happening. The meal will be served at 12:45. I know some of you are going to have some tight schedules, but it will be a delicious meal, and hopefully you might be able to take a little bit more time with us today. You'll notice that we have Rogers TV is recording our event today, and we've also got a professional photographer from RBC, and we're planning to showcase this event in the free press. So just be aware that if you don't want to be in pictures, you might have chosen the wrong event to be at. We also Okay, we're going to begin starting off with our land acknowledgement, and that's going to be presented by our dear board chair of Immigrant Centre, Marge Wiebe.
I just wanted to add that Tyler Bushko, our MLA from La Jamodière, is also here. He's sitting right next to me, so thank you for coming. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Directors, please know that we're so grateful that you've joined us today to celebrate this 75th anniversary of the Immigrant Centre. I said to someone here before, I will be very happy to make it to 75. It's worth celebrating, so this is definitely a momentous occasion for us as an organization. So here we are at Fort Gibraltar, a name known for over 200 years as a gathering place and a historic center of welcome and commerce between the people who already lived here and those who came. Some of the arrivals were immigrants, voyageurs who were born in France, England, or Germany. So in a way, this is kind of like the location of the first immigrant center. They welcomed those who came, which is exactly what we do. So with great respect, I want to acknowledge those original welcomers, those who lived here first. We are on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, the Innuwak, the Assaninawak, Dakota Oyate, and the Dene, as well as on the homeland of the Métis Nation. We are within Treaty 1 territory, and our water is sourced from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation. We would likely not be starting our meetings with this land acknowledgement were it not for the work of the Honorable Murray Sinclair. The person he was, his personality, his professionalism, his patience, and his perseverance all came together in his role as Chief Commissioner of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, a work that has shaped us as a country and also as individual Canadians. Along with the passing of AMC Grand Chief Cathy Merrick in September, our community, our province really, has lost two leaders who served with wisdom, clarity, and passion, and they have our deepest respect. At the Immigrant Centre, we have been committed to carrying out, in particular, calls to action 93 and 94 of the Truth and Reconciliation Report. We have worked to educate ourselves and our newcomer clients with a more inclusive and transparent account of the history of our nation. We consistently confirm our intention to live and work in harmony with our First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We respect the treaties that were made, we acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to move forward in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. To integrate Indigenous understanding is, in fact, one of our current 4 strategic priorities. And I would like to tell you briefly about the other 3. Firstly, we are looking as an organization to build capacity. There's no shortage of clients, and we're thankful for everyone that walks in the door or registers online. Since the beginning of our fiscal year on April 1st, we have served 8,022 clients through our settlement services. 4,097 clients have used our employment services. The Language Bank served 5,019 clients. The Access English Centre offered English classes to 810 clients, and our nutrition services worked with uncountable, innumerable clients in over 1,000 hours of classes. Over 200 stellar volunteers help us in a wide variety of ways to assist the Centre in this amazing work. If you follow the Centre on social media, or if you ever have the opportunity to step through the doors at 100 Adelaide Street, you know very quickly that this is a vibrant, busy hive of activity. Board and management are always analyzing what we need to do operationally to maximize our ability to serve our clients well, both now and in the future. Secondly, we look to foster funding partnerships. And many of you are here today because you are exactly in that category. You already understand that community is strengthened when newcomers succeed. We are so grateful to all of you. We have representatives of government, community agencies, foundations, corporations, employers, and individual donors. I assure you that at the Centre, we are amazing at maximizing resources, doing more with less, so to speak. But our goal is to be able to do more with more. So this is why we're looking for funding partnerships. Lives are being changed every day at the Immigrant Centre as the immense obstacles faced by newcomers are tackled together with our amazing, caring, and supportive staff, and many of them are here today, and I hope you get the chance to meet them all because they're just stellar. They have the experience, insight, and resources to help. And thirdly, we make it a priority to model community leadership. Our mission statement reads, helping newcomers succeed through personalized settlement plans and community partnerships. And sometimes those personal settlement plans require resources beyond our walls, and the Immigrant Centre, I think this is amazing, has established strong collaborative ties with over 70 community organizations to ensure that newcomers really do have all they need to succeed. Ongoing dialogue with our colleagues in the sector, transparent and timely communication with our stakeholders, the provision of optimal programs and services, effective governance, and a welcoming and inclusive community all serve us well to be taken as community leaders. It is a privilege and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. In closing, as we look ahead to the next 75 years, we remain unwavering in our commitment to serve newcomers to Manitoba, permanent residents, temporary residents, international students, foreign visitors and workers, and Canadian citizens. We again express our thanks to all of you and to all who have accompanied us on this 75-year journey and made this work so meaningful to those on both sides of the desk. Immigrants have long played a vital role in our economy, a vibrant role in our arts and culture, and a valuable role in our science and technology sector. We are proud to be strengthening community by helping newcomers succeed. I'll turn it back to Amy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marge. And now we'd like to hear some words from LMA from Fort Richmond, Jennifer Chen.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, board members, staff, volunteers, and supporters, and many, many friends. First and foremost, I want to thank the Immigrant Center for inviting myself, alongside my colleagues, Minister Marcelino and MLA Blaschko, to be part of your 75th anniversary luncheon. The Immigrant Center is a crucial resource for newcomers and immigrants in Manitoba, and this occasion commemorates the center's 75th year since its establishment in 1948. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to recognize the Immigrant Center in this way. And I want to say, I can see the center put a lot of thoughts into today's event, including that having doors on each table that representing different countries and cultures. So thank you so much for bringing us together on this special occasion. And I want to send my heartfelt gratitude to the dedicated and passionate staff and volunteers for helping run the center and for ensuring that newcomers feel welcomed and have the proper resources to navigate their new lives in Canada. And some of you may heard me say this, but I just want to say that every time that Immigrant Center has a very special and personal place in my heart. I came to Canada, Winnipeg, as an international student myself, start a new life, pursuing higher education. The center helped not just me with my immigration process, but also my parents' immigration. And I have personally been known with the staff at the center for years and have also had the pleasure of attending many programs and events held by the center, such as the citizenship classes, the cooking program, annual general meeting, Christmas parties, and more. And I think the chair just mentioned about social media. When I browse on my Instagram, I often see Immigrant Center pops up, the posts about the classes, workshops, and info sessions, a lot of good resources for newcomers. So the center is really a crucial backbone of our Manitoban communities. I would like to share my heartfelt congratulations to the Immigrant Center on their 75th anniversary. Thank you for 75 years of dedicated service to so many communities in Manitoba. The work that the Immigrant Center does to help newcomers and immigrant communities is crucial and unparalleled. From settlement and employment services to coordinating vital programs for newcomers and immigrants, the center's contributions to our province are international in scale. So congratulations again on reaching this amazing milestone, and here's to many more to come. And I hope when we reach 100 years, I hope to come back. I think I'll see that. And maybe see many of you to come back to celebrate together again. And I just want to present a certificate in celebration of 75th anniversary to the Immigrant Center. If I may call the minister and to come and yeah, and so this certificate has also premiers signed on this certificate, and I think it's just so grateful to have Immigrant Center here in Manitoba serve our great people in Manitoba. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we understand we had a pretty full house today, but not everybody that wanted to attend was able to attend. So in lieu of his attendance, we received a message from MP Ben Carr, who's the MP of Winnipeg South Centre, and this is the email that he sent. I'm pleased to extend my warmest wishes and congratulations to Immigrant Centre Manitoba as you gathered to celebrate the 75 years of service to Manitoba. The beauty of Canada lies in the diversity of its people. We have seen the positive outcomes that can be achieved when communities collaborate to learn more about each other. With an increase in threats of discrimination, racism, and hate, we must ensure that governments listen to communities and support the rights of all people. You have played a crucial role in ensuring the voices of newcomers are being welcomed, heard, and respected. Thank you for your continued work and advocacy towards equity, diversity, and inclusion. All the best, Ben Carr, Member of Parliament, Winnipeg South Centre. And this event could not have happened without the support of RBC. And so we really want to show our appreciation and our thanks. We're going to have Mr. Chris White approach us and just speak a little bit about our words from our sponsor.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's so great to be here. It's quite honestly, it's humbling to have the opportunity to address everybody face to face like this. It's an absolute honor to join in celebrating this incredible work and the community impact of the Immigrant Center. Congratulations to Jorge and the team on this absolutely incredible milestone. And this celebration is not only a testament to Immigrant Center's commitment to empowering newcomers, but also to nurturing the meaningful partnerships that have helped them thrive. And I'd like to share a bit about RBC's long history with this organization. Our relationship with the Immigrant Center began decades ago when Holly Tupin, who's now retired RBC Regional Vice President and current past chair of the Immigrant Center, was approached by Linda Lalande, who at the time was the executive director of what was then called the International Center. Linda and her team had identified a critical need for nutritional education among their clients, and RBC supported that proposal that was presented, and this marked the beginning of a relationship that has only grown stronger over the years. Our collaboration has expanded in so many inspiring ways through funding and more notably through the passion and dedication of our RBC employees, many of whom joined the Immigrant Center's volunteer roster because of their own connection to the mission. And we're privileged to provide support in a variety of initiatives. From hosting educational centers on banking in Canada to helping newcomers build their confidence through conversational English programs, these efforts reflect the collective spirit of inclusion and empowerment that defines both of our organizations. RBC's ongoing connection with the Immigrant Center through involvement on the board through donations totaling over $532,000 since 1993. And employee engagement has given us ample opportunity to witness firsthand the transformative impact of these programs. Most recently, our support has been aligned with the Settlement Services Program, a critical program helping newcomers establish themselves and navigate their new lives in Canada with a solid foundation. The Immigrant Center continues to be a pillar of support for so many in our community, and your success is a reflection of the dedicated and very special individuals who bring your mission to life. To Jorge and the team, and everyone who was involved with the Immigrant Center since your inception, your vision, your hard work, your unwavering commitment have made a world of difference. So on behalf of RBC, I extend our deepest gratitude for the opportunity to be part of your journey. Together, we built something extraordinary, a partnership that has grown not just through programs and funding, but through the shared values and genuine relationships. Congratulations on all that you've achieved. Here's to so many more years of success in empowering newcomers, building a stronger and more inclusive community for all. Thank you very much.
We're just going to have Jorge present a certificate of appreciation to Mr. White, Chris White. And part of our work wouldn't be made evident unless we were actually to hear from our clients about their stories and how Immigrant Center has maybe assisted them to feel more comfortable and more at home in Manitoba. So we'd like to invite Amir Hematababi. Sorry if I said that incorrectly. I believe it's Amir Hematababi to the front just to share your story with us.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hello, everybody. My name is Amir Hemmatabadi. I immigrated as a political refugee in 1988. And it's an honor for me to be here in this event, to be and seeing you guys all, very nice people, very respectful. So I met you guys in the immigration center, and the way you treat me, because I was applying for my wife to come to Canada. And I want to thank all those tables, Damaria, Sophia, and other ladies, I forgot. I want to thank you all. Anytime I had a problem, if I had to email something or I have to do something, they were very friendly, they were very open to me. So they solved my problem, send a letter to immigration, get the letter. So I want to thank you, all of you, and Merry Christmas to you, and wish you the best of all. So thank you for this time you gave it to me, and I wish you the best for you and all of your family. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
And we're just going to have Jorge present a certificate as well to show our appreciation for Amir.
Thank you, sir.
We're really giving the photographer a workout today.
Yes. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
And from Amir, who's been in Canada for many years, we thank you. We also received an email from our client who just recently arrived and wanted to share her story. This is from Adhana Fesahe from Eritrea. My name is Adhana Fesahe from Eritrea. I have been here in Canada for 4 months. The purpose of moving in Canada to look for better opportunity and life stability. In fact, I received from Immigrant Center Service unlimited information about Canada, culture, courses, and seeking for job opportunities. It was an amazing sessions that I gained from Immigrant Center and referred to me other agency learning new skills. Immigrant Center assigned me a facilitator, one-to-one individual assessment, and providing tips for finding jobs. If Immigrant Center missed, for me, it would be dark and challenges for looking for better opportunity. I should be struggle to understand easily about Canada lifestyle and searching jobs. My hopes in my personal growth to learn new skills and knowledge that will be inspiration to others. I also hoping to continuing post-graduated education to be excellent career and super specialist. Beside on this hoping to travel trips around the world and helping others achieve goals. I would like to say this is a great honor to be your client and getting this opportunity to say something about this great celebration. I am saying congratulations to this great achievement, celebration of 75 years, universal. I'm proud of your welcoming clients and facilities in different sessions and strength my experience. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for your support and dedication. Thank you and wish you continue to work together toward a brighting future goals. Best regards, Adhana. And probably one of the most important people that brought us to 75 years is a person that's been serving us for 31 years, over 3 decades. So almost half of our entire existence from Jorge. So we'd like to hear a few words from him.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you, everybody, for coming today to celebrate with us 75 of services. I decided to change the order because I want to hear from the clients because I want you to know that Immigrant Center is one of the best places that we work. First, the passion, the staff, the passion that you have with the clients, and we can hear it. Everything you do, we think your job is easy, but it's not easy. We face challenges, and we work with the challenges. And every client who comes to the center, we open the doors and we receive them and help them to do whatever they needed. And if we don't have the resources, we have amazing partners, and some of you are here, and we send them to them, and they help us with all the information the clients needed. Immigrant Center is working with newcomers for 75 years. We started in 1948. The first Minister of Immigration, it was in 1947, and we started in 1948. And we were working with the first group of refugees coming from Hungary. An Immigrant Center, in that time, the name, it was Citizenship Committee of Manitoba, started giving information and orientations to these refugees and helping them to find housing and employment. And that was the beginning of the Immigrant Center working with newcomers and refugees. We opened the doors for them. We make sure they have as easy adaptation to the city, to the community, and help them in everything they needed. We worked for so many years working with refugees coming from Europe, from Asia, and we assist them in anything they needed. Sometimes funding was difficult, and we were doing different things. We were doing citizenship preparations. But one of the things that's important, and you will see why it's important the work for the Immigrant Center, is a group of 3 amazing ladies. And I want to put emphasis in that one. There were 3 amazing ladies, Sonja Roder, Mary Panaro, and Grevenise Browell. They have a vision in the 1960s. They want to have a place when immigrants will come and they will get the information they needed, but also a place when they can come and they share the culture. Because we're coming from different countries. We are the first generation, second generation, third generation, but always we are proud of our people who came from Europe, from America, from Asia, from any continent. So we are always proud of that. So that's why these ladies, they have the vision, and they work so hard to have this one. So in 1969, International Center was formed. And then we start providing services there to all the immigrants and refugees coming to Manitoba. And we are lucky that the mayor at that time, a long-time supporter of the Immigrant Center, Major Stephen Juba, gave us a place in Gary Street to start our work. And we have citizenship preparation, we have employment service, nutrition, counseling, settlement services. So everything was open for them. And maybe you know that Folklorama, all of us, we know about Folklorama. Folklorama started in the Immigrant Center. We were receiving newcomers every Saturday. We have a coffee there with them, and they will come and sing with us and dance. And then the idea of Folklorama came, so we were the beginning of Folklorama. I was, when I took the position Executive Director of Immigrant Center, I found a file about what happened in the 1969, 1968, and I saw that everything started there, and it was good to see that Immigrant Center was one of the places that we were helping newcomers keep the culture. And that's why you will see these tables that we decided when we were planning this event, say, what we can put on the table, say, let's showcase what we do. We go with different cultures. We go with different ethnocultural communities. Let's showcase some. So you will see in your tables, and you see back, you're in the Filipino table, First Nation table. We want to showcase that because that's the Immigrant Center. That's why we work with different cultures, and that's why we came. We were not able to put the 120 countries we work, so we just select 15. All the dolls in the table are donations from clients. When you come to the center, you will go around the center and you will see so many dolls donated for clients, and we are proud to showcase that. When I started working in the Immigrant Center, the first thing I saw is that there's one missing from my country, Ecuador. So I put it there, so it's good to have that. One of the things I want to say is that Immigrant Center continued the evolution, and in 1986 we moved to the new place, 406 Edmonton Street. And then we were there for almost 40 years until we moved to 100 Adelaide. But when we were in 406 Edmonton, I don't know if you remember or if you saw the place, we used to have the residence upstairs for refugees, and also we have to have the place called Sonja Roder House. It was a place for refugees. We want to honor one of the ladies who was working with us, helping us to provide services to newcomers. So we have Sonja Roder House, and we were receiving government-sponsored refugees, private-sponsored refugees for so many years, and we did an amazing job. One of the things I'm really proud from the staff and myself is every single place we go, we find people who were served from the Immigrant Center staff. They got information, not only when they came to find employment or to get nutrition classes, you are helping them to bring family members to Manitoba. We have an amazing provincial nominee program, and it's helping us to bring family members if you have a connection in Manitoba. And that's why we're seeing Manitoba is growing, and Manitoba is growing. So you see since the provincial nominee started, how many immigrants are coming to Manitoba and how many immigrants are staying in Manitoba. It's true that so many immigrants, they move to another province, but if you have a family member, you stay here. I'm going to tell you my case. I came because of my wife 40 years ago, and she came because of the sister, and now we are a family of 40. And we were 300 Ecuadorians, now we're 3,000 people from Ecuador. And every community, the Filipino community, the Ecuadorian community, German community, all the communities are growing because of the support that we have for them. I want to thank all the funders from the Immigrant Center. You are helping us to do our job. Our job is not easy. It's just receiving newcomers. They come with different issues. They come into a new country, start a new life. So we are there to support them. The partners, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for giving the resources that we don't have an Immigrant Center. The volunteers, all amazing volunteers. The board members, they're doing an amazing job. And the volunteers helping in the conversation classes, in the language bank, and also in the volunteer programs, one-to-one tutorials. So it's good to see that one. And I think staff, I'm proud of you, and I hope I'm going to be working. I won't be in the 100 years, but hopefully, hopefully in the 80s, and we will celebrate because you are doing an amazing job, and we are going to continue working and providing service to newcomers. So thank you to all the support. Thank you to Royal Bank for helping us and providing this amazing lunch that we are going to be served. And I wrote my speech, but because of time, I got it. But when you leave it today, I don't know if you saw this poster here. We created this poster with some of the things that from 6 important years of the Immigrant Center, and when you leave today, you are going to have a brochure with the same information, so you will know about the service we do. So thank you, and thank you for coming to the celebration, and enjoy today, and mingle with people, learn from people, from the staff, from the funders, from volunteers, from the government officers. Thank you very much.
I know everyone's really hungry, so we're going to get to the meal right away. Just wanted to make sure that everyone does receive a brochure. It's the same 75-year history, so you can learn all about our center. And it will also give you the contacts of all of the executive and management team, so that if you do need to reach out to us, then you can easily do that. We'll also give you a cookie. Another thing I wanted to mention was La Cocina Chips, or La Cocina Foods. They're a Manitoba food manufacturer. When they heard about our 75th anniversary, they wanted to reach out, and so they donated some chips as well, so everyone gets to have a party tonight if you want to. And they are also an employer of newcomers. They have newcomers from almost all continents working at their plant in St. Anne. So another wonderful success story here in Manitoba. We will be having our meal right away. Wanted to just mention that the soup is vegetarian and the chicken that's being served tonight is halal. So if anyone has any questions about that, you can just ask your server. And I believe that's it. If we made it to the end of the ceremony, no catastrophes. And so, again, I just wanted to also mention my apologies for Tyler Velasco, that I did not mention you at the beginning. But again, we're wonderful and happy to have you here. So please enjoy your meal. After our meal, we're going to have dessert, and there will be plenty of time to talk, and hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time.